Hi, welcome. This is B to you. And I had mentioned in my live stream the other day, which was about 3 hours long. So I know it kind of got lost in there. So I wanted to bring it back to I have a little update in the Robertson Rodni versus Upchurch case alleging diversity, libel, assault, slander. And the Robertson and Rodni family originally came forward in February of 2023, stating their intent to file suit, and then they did so on July 28th, 2023. There's been some motions filed extending deadlines, and eventually answers were filed at the end of last month, at the end of July. In the filings, there was a small, in the wording small, but huge in the possible outcome of the case. And it's in the update as follows that's shown on the screen. And pursuant to the initial case management order, ECF 29, the parties jointly submit the status report. In support of this report, the parties would show that plaintiffs, being the Robertson Rodni, have extended a settlement offer to which defendant has responded, and defendant being Upchurch. In these settlement discussions, the parties discuss their respective positions and next steps towards potentially resolving this matter. The parties are mindful of the deadline to mediate this matter by November 15th, 2024, and have been discussing potential mediators toward that end. So essentially, they're saying that there's a possibility that this could come to an end. Some of you know I have the rights and ability to mediate cases in the state of Texas. So I can see how mediating this case could benefit Ryan and allow him to move forward with his life. But I also see harm in settling. Whereas this could give some a false impression that to file against him for a relatively easy, and I say easy loosely because it's not easy to go to court, but monetary gain. Like how many people are going to come out and say, oh, he hurt me, he did this, he did that, just to get a cash payday. So it's my personal opinion that he may have offended some. Absolutely, pretty much positive he offended some people with the comments he made, including especially the family of Kiely Rodni. But did he legally offend as declaimed in the petition? I don't think they've fully established their claims under the law, but you always have to weigh the pros and cons of what people with their emotions, how they're going to use their emotions in response that can sway their ability to cast their verdict, without emotion. Like, are they going to feel, oh, well, it hurt the family. Okay, maybe the words hurt the family, but did he legally do something wrong to the family? That's where it's kind of hard to draw that line on whether he legally or morally. And morally, I think we can all say morally there were some things that some of us wouldn't say or don't agree with or whatever, but is that legal? We have to, this is a court of law. This is, it has to be a legal complaint, a legal response, a legal ending. But sometimes people's emotions get involved, so that's kind of difficult. But with that, all of these orders have been, I say orders, all of these entries have been made where they filed and they had some extensions and services and just different things. But we get to, let me get up here, July 30th was the first modified management order. And so he had filed his response. And that's another thing I wanted to, I'm not sure his responses are going to be necessary at this point. That's why I'm kind of holding out. November 15th will be the deadline for whether or not he settles this case or enters into a mediation settlement agreement. Now, mind you, he has the ability to counter offer, and they can go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth till they're both happy or they're both just okay. In mediation, if both parties are just as equally uncomfortable with what they come out with, then that's the best deal that you can get for them. You don't want somebody to feel like I won and I succeeded and I came out feeling good, and because then it's not a mediation if one party feels more vindicated than the other. It has to be where they feel equally as uncomfortable with the situation that they walk away with. So that's where that comes in, and I don't know what he's going to do, honestly. But I'm going to wait till November. But he did respond, and basically, I think we can all understand that he said, yeah, I said these things on my channel, what I said. Did I say them the way you said I did? Not exactly. And did I do anything wrong? No. So that's where, if you go down how many claims there were, 50 or, basically that's the gist of it. I'm just very much paraphrasing. That's a lot to take in and a lot to talk about, and it's worthy of talking about, but I don't think we're going to get there. And, it could happen. So they have set the trial, a jury trial, in front of Chief Judge William L. Campbell Jr. for December 2nd, 2025. Yes, I said 2025. It's right over here. You can see it's so small, but 2025. So a lot can happen between now and the actual jury trial. So you can settle a case up until the day that you're in the courtroom. So it's not like, well, he only has until November 15th. That's not exactly true. That just means they're saying we're given November 15th or we're going forward with the case. And they have to set it for trial whenever get on the docket. So, and I also had mentioned about the Tidwell case, and that would be Travis Tidwell. He is a musician, but former musician with Ryan. And I can't find anything past this last enter on August 30th. Yeah, August 30th, 2022, that says that the case was set for trial, a jury trial, on 4/9/2024. And I mean, I can look further into it, but I had mentioned it several times that I didn't know if it was closed, and I'm not seeing where it's closed at this moment. It's still an open case. So obviously he's not, settling on that one either. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just wanted to bring you that update and, get back to you. And actually it was, stuck within my 3-hour live. So I wanted to put that out there, that they do have some conversations going. Whether it'll go anywhere or turn into anything, that's still to be determined. So thanks for listening. Have a great day.